When times feel too much, the last thing we need to feel is disorganized. I often feel like everything's all over the place, a neurodiverse mind, but how do we declutter for better mental health and well-being? And for me, it's about riding the storm. So that's a good analogy for life at the moment, you know, when you go through lots of hurdles and things are unexpected, but you know that they're as difficult as it seems. And that's the same in the sense of decluttering. Taking physical negative things out can feel really, really hard. So sometimes you might need support in that. But once we start to declutter and we get rid and we dispose, whether that be through giving to charity our good bits, or just chucking out and recycling the bits that aren't so good, whatever that means to you, just getting rid really, really helps. Or even gifting, that's something that I love to do. Do you know, if I bought something and it's been in a time where my mental health or my life's not been that great, and I know that I can like have this thing to overspend or over buy people things, and then I don't get around to giving it, or I haven't used it myself, but then just giving that gift to someone who will really value it really, really helps our well-being. It's that connection, but also to give. One of the 5 ways to well-being is to give to another. So even if it's spring cleaning your cupboards and looking at like food and date to donate to the food bank, or making a food parcel for someone. I know with some of the kids' toys, stuff that they've got and they neglect, by giving them to a family who really appreciate that, or kids at that age where they really appreciate it, can feel so good. So I've been having a full-on declutter my life and home and studio day, hence the dress down. And one thing I've learned is at first it just feels like absolute chaos, and this is what kind of tends to happen in life. And when we're kind of pulling things out, trying to work out where things go, or might bring up and evoke some memories as well. But it's to do it first at speed. So not to think or dwell too much. I found really speed decluttering, giving myself a quick time to do a room. And then to be fair, once I'm in the swing of it, because it starts to feel so good, it becomes a habit and you feel like you're grafting, you're all chipping in together. It can actually feel like a really, really calming, cathartic process to just get rid of stuff. So I know I can be a bit of a hoarder when it comes to memories, photos, and it's like I've been taking digital images of stuff so that I can still have that peace of mind to keep them. But then at the same time, I'm not cluttered with so many things or clippings. And it's looking at ways that first get rid of the stuff we definitely don't want, we want to part with, especially when it comes to stuff that doesn't give us joy. The whole kind of death cleaning approach, or the KonMari approach, getting rid of items that don't give you that joy. And then also looking at items that you've not used or worn. Could it be a great gift for someone? Could you donate it, or you could maybe sell it online? Whatever it is that you need to do with that, it just really helps to go through that process. To start with, I just start small with a speed declutter of one area of your home, and it's amazing how much we accumulate in our home, in our lives, in our minds. And I know that my thing is like the physical declutter, and then we'll get on to the digital declutter, because then it gives me headspace to focus, to be able to create and innovate. So whilst it takes some time to start with, the more that we do it and we get into that habit, each day I try and donate 12 items. I try and put 12 items in a charity bag, and I try and do it first thing when I'm still waking up after I've done my intentions. Just shove it in a charity bag and just go around the house, because then I also have the process, if you've had one item in, you have to give one item out, and that's just what works for me, because I'm a real stickler for, like, if I've said I'll do something every day, I have to do it. And it's a bit of a challenge sometimes. You just think, okay, 12 things that I could donate or gift, but I really have found peace with it, and it really, really starts to make me reveal all the amount of stuff I have, but also how much we don't need this clutter in our lives, because more than ever we have more stuff but less peace in our life. And this is from someone who's perfectly imperfect. I still love to shop. I try and buy everything now as much as possible from charity shops. My ripped jeans and my baggy tee, all from charity shops or pre-loved. And I try and do as ethical parts as I can. But it's not about being perfect. It's about starting somewhere and then we build up on it. I'd love to know any decluttering tips you've had, or if you found it helps your mental well-being, and anything that helps out. I'll send you so much peace, so much love, and so many shimmies. Let's go round, and I'm going to be a true hippy dippy that I am and waft my Reiki sage around the house to get rid of any bad energies as well. But honestly, just start somewhere, start small, and if you need support, get it, because it can bring up a lot of different memories and evoke a lot of different emotions. But I can't recommend enough how much I've found it helps my own mental well-being.